Good day, this 65th day, meaningful moments, 365 days. So, the meaningful moment, it comes in all kinds of ways. It came to me yesterday with this in hand. So I was sitting here, really scrubbing down the banisters. And who would have known cleaning banisters could bring such meaningful moments? But it all started out because I came out to our little balcony and I went to lean over and have my cup of coffee, and suddenly I realized that, wow, this banister, like under my arms, is really dirty. The winter cleaning kind of thing, all that accumulation over the winter, and just like a soot, right? And so I was like, oh man, I gotta really clean this off. And then I went and grabbed my trusty handy tools here and decided I'll just clean up this area. But I realized it's really more than that. Like the whole railing and banister needs to be cleaned. And so all of a sudden I started to scrub. And then I thought, gosh, this isn't really what I'm supposed to be doing right now, kind of thing. But I found myself kind of spraying and, scrubbing faster and harder and trying to get through it because I was going through all these railings and banister here. And I really realized that, the movement that I was doing in that moment was kind of fast and furious as I was trying to get it done. And the reality of it was that suddenly I had a moment where I had sprayed and allowed it to sit for a minute and just gently rubbed, and it just fell off, like no effort at all. And I started to laugh at myself because I thought this is so indicative of how we move through different activities in life. Sometimes we put forth such gusto and effort, and we're driving all our will force into it, as I was doing, almost breaking a sweat from scrubbing, and then looking down the line and going, man, that's a lot of banister here to clean. And suddenly realizing that it didn't require all that hard effort. All that it really required was for me to spray, utilize the tools that I had, allow it to do its part, and then to consciously take time and patiently remove the dirt that was there. The work application that I needed to do was really minimal. It was just requiring more patience on my part and a slowing down and allowing, the other things that were at work to happen. And this to me was like so profound because it was like, oh my gosh, this is like what life is teaching us all the time about how we don't need to struggle and put all this hard work into something, that we can kind of take that back step, allow the other forces of our intention, that energy, that cumulative energy that is around us, to begin that work for us, because everything is working with us. If we just can allow ourselves to be with that knowing and to really honor that and allow it to do its part. So I think of that as, the universe conspiring with us in whatever ways and whatever our heart is holding near and dear. And in this case, it was something so simple that came just as a meaningful moment of cleaning these banisters and just realizing, like, I don't have to work so hard. I can allow myself to have minimal work here in what I need to do, my actual part of cleaning that. But there was so many other things that work here, like my tools and how effective they were. And then it became fun. I just realized, like, wow, we're working together here, and my patience is what's required. And again, that patience always popping in to the back of my theme, and perhaps it's part of your theme too, or just perhaps it's part of our human condition. And the kind of evolution we've gone through, that wants things so quick. We've all heard about that instant gratification kind of stuff. And just being able to take that step back a little bit, allow the work that's already, the energy that's already there to begin that work for us. And then we just come in and kind of add our little pieces and do the parts that we need to do. But it all works together, and it's really rather effortless at times. So if you're sweating it out today, perhaps it's time to take a step back and ponder what's at work there and how you can let that go and do the work kind of ahead of you, guiding you, and then you can step in and do your part. And so that was a precious, meaningful moment for me, cleaning these beautiful, sparkly, clean banisters now. Blessings upon your day.